Let's begin by setting up the Google Colab environment. Google Colab provides a powerful and user-friendly interface for writing and executing Python code. To begin, open your web browser and go to colab.research.google.com. If you are signed into your Google account, you will be directed to the welcome page where you can create a new notebook, open an existing one from Google Drive, or even import a notebook from GitHub. To access Colab through a Google Drive, open Google Drive, click on New, More, and Google Collaboratory, and a new notebook will open. If the Google Colab option does not appear here, you can enable it by selecting Connect More Apps and searching for Google Collaboratory and installing it on your machine. So you see that I have already installed it on my machine, so I don't need to reinstall it. For now, let's create a new notebook. Once inside, you will see a familiar layout similar to Jupyter Notebook. The notebook consists of two main types of cells, code cells and text cells. By default, at the beginning, you only see a code cell, but you can add more text cells and code cells as you move forward. For now, let me delete all those cells that I just created. Code cells are where you write and execute Python code. To test if everything is working correctly, type print hello Google Colab. Type this into a code cell and press Shift Enter or click the Run button. If you see Hello Google Colab printed below the cell, you are all set. You can also perform calculations directly inside the code cell. Let me create another code cell. For example, let me do 5 plus 10, which will output 15. Code cells allow you to run Python scripts, import libraries, visualize data, and perform computations. If you modify a code cell, you can simply rerun it without affecting other parts of the notebook. Text cells, on the other hand, are used for adding explanations, instructions, or documentation within your notebook. They support Markdown formatting, allowing you to create headings, bold and italicized text, bullet points, numbered lists, and even include links or images. Headings in a text cell are created using the pound symbol. Let me create a text cell. A single pound is used to create main title. This is a large, bold heading. A double pound, pound, is used to create a smaller heading, a subtitle, and triple pound, pound, is used to create subheading, even smaller. You can also do other terms here, for example, heading 1, heading 2, and heading 3. Google Colab also provides a table of contents feature, which helps users navigate line notebooks efficiently. The table of contents is accessible from the left side bar by clicking on the navigation icon. It automatically generates a structured list based on the headings present in Markdown cells, making it easy to jump between different sections of the notebook. Users can expand or collapse sections as needed, streamlining workflow and organization. You see that in this table of contents, I only have heading 1, and the reason is because I have heading 2 and heading 3 embedded in the text cell that I have heading 1. In order to have heading 2 and heading 3 in the table of contents, I need to add new text cells, and I can do heading 2 and another text cell for heading 3, and you see how they appear in table of contents. Markdown supports various formatting options, including bold text, italic text, bullet points, and numbered lists. In order to do a bold text, you need to do asterisk, asterisk, in order to do italic text, you need to do asterisk and text. For doing both bold and italic, you can do triple asterisk. You can also add bullet points by doing dash line, item 1, item 2, and item 3. You can create a numbered list by doing 1 text 1, 2 text 2, 3 text 3, 4 text 4, so on and so forth. One of the major advantages of using Google Colab is how easily you can manage files. If you need to upload a file from your local machine, you can do so by clicking on the File tab and upload a file from your local machine. If you are working with larger datasets, it's best to connect Colab to Google Drive, which allows you to access and store files seamlessly. This can be done by running a short script that mounts your drive inside Colab, making it easy to read and write files directly from your drive. Let me add a code cell. By running this line of code from google.colab import drive drive.mount content drive. By doing this line of code, you can easily have access to your Google Drive and read and write files directly from your drive. A powerful feature of Google Colab is its free access to GPU and TPU acceleration, making it ideal for deep learning and computationally heavy tasks. To enable GPU, go to Runtime menu, select Change Runtime Type, and choose GPU under Hardware Accelerator. This significantly speeds up tasks like training deep learning models compared to running them on a standard CPU. Once you have completed your work, you will want to save it. Google Colab automatically saves your notebooks to your Google Drive. So if I go back in my Drive, you can see that file is already saved here. But you can also manually save them by clicking File and Save a Copy in Drive. By doing so, you will see that a copy is already created in Colab Notebooks folder. Let me close that one. If you need to download your notebook, you can choose to save it as a Jupyter notebook by having the extension as ipymb or Python script by having the extension as py. If you are collaborating with others, you can share your notebook just like a Google Doc, allowing others to view or edit in real time. So if you go to share, you can share this document with others. You can create a shared link and share the link with others. Beyond Markdown, Google Colab offers various tools to enhance productivity. The Tools menu provides several useful features, including adjusting notebook settings, enabling dark mode, and managing keyboard shortcuts. One of its key functions is the command palette, which allows users to quickly search for and execute commands within Colab. The Settings option in Google Colab allows users to customize their working environment. Inside Settings, users can enable or disable dark mode for a more comfortable coding experience. Let me enable dark mode. I can go back and this time enable light mode. Users can also adjust indentation settings such as spaces or tab width. They can toggle line numbers on or off in code cells, enable automatic pairing for brackets and quotes, making coding smoother, so on and so forth. Another useful feature within the Tools tab is Keyboard Shortcuts, which displays a list of shortcut keys to improve workflow efficiency. Users can also modify existing shortcuts to suit their preferences. This menu ensures that navigating and editing notebooks is both faster and more intuitive. Google Colab also provides AI assistance. A feature designed to help users with coding suggestions, debugging, and explanations. AI assistants can provide intelligent code suggestions to help complete functions or improve efficiency, detect and suggest fixes for errors, making debugging faster, generate documentation for helping users understand functionality, and offer explanations of complex code to improve learning. Additionally, Google Colab integrates with GitHub, allowing users to import, edit, and save notebooks directly to GitHub. With this integration, users can open notebooks from GitHub by doing Open Notebook and selecting GitHub. You can enter a GitHub URL and open notebooks from GitHub. Users can also save changes back to GitHub by selecting File, Save a Copy in GitHub. This can make it easy to collaborate and track changes. These integrations in general make it easier for developers, data scientists, and students to maintain a structured workflow, collaborate on projects, and keep their notebooks up to date. Google Colab's combination of customizable settings, Markdown formatting, AI-powered coding assistance, and GitHub integration makes it a versatile and efficient tool for Python programming and data science.